Good afternoon. Welcome to the FY 2020 Budget Virtual Meeting, which is a participatory budgeting process. We're going to wait a few minutes so that we will let our citizens who are going to join us today sign in. Good afternoon. 1,266 days ago, I began a journey as Portsmouth City Manager with a vision toward creating the new Portsmouth, with a commitment to create a bright and prosperous future, redefined by collaboration, unification, and rededication through citizen and community engagement, creating the new Portsmouth. The new Portsmouth, where city employees work tirelessly to make the best decisions necessary to achieve our city's vision and move in a forward direction characterized by methodical deliberation and expediency. The new Portsmouth, where employees are courageous decision makers with financial acuity to ensure cost effectiveness, government efficiency, and protection over the city's financial resources. This is the fourth year for the Portsmouth Budget Community Engagement. The budget mantra for FY 2020 is to continue to review, reflect, refocus, restore, and I have added a new aura to the mantra, reimagine. In my presentation this afternoon, I will share the key components which are completely necessary in understanding what comprises Portsmouth municipal budget process, Portsmouth demographics, general fund revenues, general fund expenditures, penny on the tax rate, Portsmouth's credit rating. Demographics is a snapshot of the statistical data about the characteristics of Portsmouth population, such as the age, gender, and income of the people within the population. The ranking among Portsmouth with other cities in Virginia, Portsmouth is the 9th largest city. The median age is 35.2. The median household income is $48,727. The fourth largest employees are Norfolk Naval Shipyard, Naval Medical Center, the U.S. 5th District Coast Guard, and the city's government. The percentage of non-taxable property is approximately 50%. The city's land total is 21,395.5 acres. You can see from this frame further breakdown of acreage. The acreage includes city and schools land, which is about 6%, the federal land, which is 19.8%, covering 4,236 acres. 16.7% is right-of-way, which we are responsible for maintaining, which totals 3,600 acres. And 0.5% is state land, which is about 101.89 acres, equaling about 43.1%. It does not include churches, which their land's non-taxable within our city and across the country. Individual funds are created because of laws, grant requirements, or the desires of the governing body. All activity that has not been assigned to a specific individual fund is then accounted for in the general fund. As a result, most people find the general fund to be the most important fund. That is the fund that contains uncommitted resources that may be used for general purposes. In the public sector, separate activities are accounted for in separate funds in order to show accountability. 71.4% of revenues in this fund comes through local revenues such as real estate and personal property taxes. 17.4% of state and federal revenue support is allocated for the judicial system, law enforcement, state non-categorical aid, for an example, Personal Property Tax Relief Act, which is the PPTRA Act, highway maintenance and other provisional areas equals 11.2%. Of other revenues are miscellaneous revenues, transfers from other funds, and recovered costs, such as the health department, public utilities. Just for information, local revenue equals $168.4 million. State and federal revenue equals $41.1 million. Other revenue equals $26.4 million. In the budget process, allocations must be made to municipal core business areas. The largest percentage area is non-departmental, which includes Portsmouth Public Schools. 52.8 million, or 22% of the operating budget. City's local share commitment to Portsmouth Public Schools. Transfer to debt service fund, 37.5 million. And other transfers to funds such as social services, 3.4 million, and behavioral health care services, $718,000. BHS and social services percentage are the city's local share commitment based on state mandated formulas for allocation of services for the city of Portsmouth. The city's tax rate is based on the assessed value of real property, land, homes, and businesses. The city will strive to maintain diverse and stable revenue streams to protect our citizens and the government from problematic fluctuations in any single revenue source and provide stability to the delivery of ongoing services. In comparison, a penny on the tax rate for FY 2017 equaled $700,000. FY 2018 equaled $723,000. And FY 2019 equals $748,000. Therefore, on a positive note, we are trending upward in our real property assessment growth over the past 3 years. A strong credit rating are a critical component to the city's ability to assess the capital markets to fund long-term capital projects. The city's credit is reviewed at least once annually. Credit ratings are based on 4 key elements. The economy, 30%. Finances, fund balance, 30%. Debt and long-term liabilities from 10% to 20%. Management, 20%. As of June 30th, 2018, the city has $272.9 million in non-pension bonds and $141 million in pension bonds. $120 million for public utilities, $3.2 million for the parking fund, and $1.2 million for the golf fund. Outlined above are key dates for the FY 2020 budget process. Monday, March 25th, I, as city manager, will present the proposed FY 2020 budget to the city council. The public is invited and it will be held in the city council chamber. Tuesday, April the 9th, the first public hearing on the FY 2020 proposed operating and CIP budget and tax rates. This will be held during a city council meeting in the city council chamber. Tuesday, April 23rd, the second public hearing on FY 2020 proposed operating and CIP budget and tax rates. This meeting will be held during a city council meeting in the city council chamber. And Tuesday, May 14, is the adoption date of the FY 2020 operating, CIP budget, and tax rates. I'd like to thank you for joining me in this virtual budget engagement meeting. And now we will entertain any questions that you may log in and ask. I'd like to thank you for participating and have a great day.